So basically, what you're saying is you want to be treated as a child for the rest of your life.
In Florida's prosecutors record accounts of 18 men in handcuffs being sexually abused by a former County Police officer. If you've ever tried to get in before it's just what you know. Yes, you would like to have unintentional. And I have to know you would be just fine if you were I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe making this decision in a single preseason game. I just want to make sure there's no hurt to the first team. I should do something so hard, so fast that you didn't see it. You're not here for the delay. Nothing that possible.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Dropping back, it's Bradley. Complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working the ground game. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think
the punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll move the tight end. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. Hit and brought down. They'll run it. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Rush is on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Bradley. They're all over it. And down he goes.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play.
From the gun, the ground game. Swamped immediately. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. Bunch formation for these. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
They want to run it left here. Driven back.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. They'll try the right side. Just smothered on the play.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Drops back. It's Bradley. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got his man. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Nice move to keep running. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker to protect.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the heat. He lost one down the sideline. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Play action on first down. Got his man on the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Tells to fake. Trying to get rid of it. Unloads in the nick of time.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Another incompletion. The give. Uh-oh, look out. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Hey, finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing. Play action, and there's more balance, so maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. First down here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Bradley. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Now on second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Couldn't set his feet.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Trying to establish the run. Pass to 6. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it. A big third down stop by this defense. Looking for running room. Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Bradley. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that,
here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line. Right side, it's Anderson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off play action. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
and if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no...
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. From his end zone, needs to be careful here. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the backboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.